Welcome, everyone, to a piece of college football history as we crown this season's national champion. There's been so much that's gone into getting here, twists and turns, and now it builds to this, the battle for supremacy. And these two teams have survived the expanded playoff grind. They have battled through a regular season, multiple playoff victories, all sorts of challenges and adversity, and they've arrived at this moment, the battle for that precious trophy. As we'll see the number 6 seed in this playoff, the Texas A&M Aggies, taking on another SEC team, the Texas Longhorns. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. And this is it. 2 teams enter, 1 team leaves here as national champions. Let's get this going. Here we go with the kickoff. This is it, the ultimate game in college football, national championship at stake. And here's the fair catch by the return man. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. That wasn't alert enough. Didn't get the play off. That'll cost him 5 yards. Quarterback lost track of the play clock, and that'll cost the offense 5. Offense goes to the pistol formation now. Handoff in a single back formation. And he'll be brought down.
Chris, I know it's the first play of the game. Boy, nice job by this offensive line. The back gets behind him, picks up some positive yards.
Second down after that run on the previous play. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. It's a quick grab. And he'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down. First down and 10 now. They're going to run it here. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Here's the second down play. It's an RPO. The quarterback gets it out quickly. They wrap him up after the completion just short of the first down marker.
Boy, really nice throw here to the slot receiver, and I love the quickness that he has after the catch. He's essentially a running back playing at that slot position. That's how dangerous he is after he makes a catch.
That run sets up a critical third down play. Short pass finds the tight end. Longhorns look to keep this drive moving.
Well, I've always said I think this quarterback all year long has been able to be as consistent as any quarterback in the country. And when you get to third down, you've got to trust that he's going to make the right decision and throw an accurate ball to give you a chance at a first down. There's another example of it right there.
The Longhorns pick up enough yardage for a fresh set of downs. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. That was that excellent linebacker with a clear path just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
Offense set for the 6th play in this drive. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Seventh play now, the opening drive, but it's 3rd and long. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Lets it go on the move, launching deep. And he is wide open for a huge gain.
In all of our prep work coming into this national championship, I really wondered how this secondary would hold up against this quarterback and this group of receivers. They better be ready to make some adjustments because right now, this quarterback is having his way with it.
Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. And the pass rush has trapped him. It's a sack.
You know, a lot of times when you see a sack like this, you got to give a lot of credit to the coverage downfield. I don't think the quarterback really felt good about anybody being open, so he held the ball just a little bit too long and allows the defense to come up with the first sack of the game.
2nd and long for this offense after the sack. That's a design quarterback keeper. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. Play number 10 of the opening drive. Can he keep it going here on 3rd and long? They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Caught quickly. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Texas. Who says you need explosive plays, Kirk? That was a long, grinding scoring drive.
And think about this. This is a national championship, and you're able to execute like that against this quality of a defense, and that is a great job by the coordinator and the quarterback being in sync and putting together a heck of a drive.
And now they'll set up for the point after. And it's 7-0 after the PAT. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. First down here for this offense. No press here. The defense backing away. It's intercepted. Tried to fire it into a tight window. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Sometimes that primetime game, the whole nation is watching, brings out some extra energy, some nerves. Maybe the quarterback is feeling that a little bit. I did not expect him to throw a pick, especially on the opening drive.
Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. The passing game was so effective in the last possession, right down for a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can make adjustments. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in 3rd down. What's an offense doing on 3rd down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend 1st down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that 1st down.
A pop pass on the jet sweep. Finding enough space for a solid gain before they stop it. We begin the quarter with a crucial play. Offense setting up for this third down. Receiver in motion now. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up fourth down.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. Got to be thinking about going for this on fourth and short.
So they'll pass up the chip shot field goal attempt and go for it on fourth down. And he'll make it in for the score. Touchdown, Longhorns. We had a short field. The offense did exactly what they're supposed to do. That would have been a big ask for the defense there, Kurt.
Absolutely. But when you're given that kind of field position, anything less than a touchdown would be a disappointment. They did exactly what they needed to do by capitalizing on that short field.
Point after, up and good. Kickoff teams come on the field now to send this one away. That one bounces through the end zone, so it'll start at the 25. And the Texas A&M offense heads back out onto the field. See if this quarterback can bounce back. The last possession, a pick on the very first play. The gain is 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
Christine, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Good enough for the first down to the 37.
Boy, when this back has room to run, he really can hurt you with his speed and ability to accelerate upfield to pick up the first down. Think about A&M backs over the years. They have been spoiled. Some great backs, most recently Devon A-Chain and Isaiah Spiller. But even going back, people forget Dante Hall when he wore that Texas A&M uniform.
Second down after that run on the previous play. They'll run it to the right side. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. Now the offense facing a 3rd and long from their own 41. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Snags a quick throw. He's not going to get the first down. It's 4th down now.
Chris, great effort here by this defense to keep him short of the first down. Now they've got a tough decision to make here on this 4th down and short.
Here we go. The coach rolling the dice. 4th and 1 in his own territory. And now the defense will call a timeout here to make an adjustment on their side before this crucial play. The offense stays on the field. They're going to go for it on 4th down in their own territory. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. The first down pickup tackled at the 45.
There's nothing better than that. 4th down and 1. Hand it off to your back. He's able to get behind that offensive line and pick up the first down for a new set of downs.
This Texas A&M offense is moving quickly down the field. And the quarterback keeps it here. He shreds the tackle.
Well, that's the risk you take as a coach running this style of offense. And really, as a quarterback, you know that there's a chance you're going to get hit like that. And boy, did he get annihilated by this defense. I'm just happy that he got up and ready to play that next play.
They stop him at the 23. This offense is getting close to the red zone.
It was a nice job up front by the offensive line, but give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the first down.
Texas A&M getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Here's that defense shifting again. So we've reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense trying to get something going here and cut into this lead before halftime. 1st down and 10. Change of pace now, looking to throw the football. He eludes the rush. Running out of time in the pocket. Both one tackle but couldn't escape. Dropped for a sack.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
Again, he's just trapped and sacked in the pocket. Now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. So bad plays on 1st and 2nd down puts them in a tough spot here. 3rd and very long. And he drops back in the gun, bringing pressure. And the pressure gets to him again. And now the defense will call a timeout here. There's something they didn't like about that look, and they'll make an adjustment before this important play. The ball near midfield. The head coach decides to go for it on 4th down. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. Going the other way, can they catch him?
How about the big fella coming up with the interception? You don't see that very often.
The Longhorns offense takes the field. This group has been clicking. They've really built momentum. Can the defense make adjustments, come up with a stop here? And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. Heads out of bounds as a short gain on the play.
Well, this is why running the football is so important. You run the ball and then you go play action. It affects the eyes of the safeties and the linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice gain.
Makes a quick catch. Breaking free at the 35. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. Longhorns come to the line in a hurry up. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. They go with a direct snap. He's past the marker and still going. Touchdown, Texas. It was a foot race and he won it. Game-breaking speed for the running back to reach the end zone. That is just priceless for an offense.
The setback was able to find that crease in the defense. Let's give credit to the big fellas up front for creating that crease. They all played a key role in that score.
They convert the PAT, so the lead is now 21. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. And a misfire there on the kickoff as it goes out of bounds. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. 1st down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Lets it go quickly. He's got it for a big gain. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. How aggressive will they be on this 1st down play? Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Pressure is coming. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
Good awareness here by this defense, keeping their eyes on the quarterback, knowing that he's a potential threat. That time before he can get out, they keep him to a short gain.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. The pocket breaking down. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up 3rd down.
Chris, I don't know if it's the hype of the national championship, the timing between the quarterback and his receivers, but they have not been able to get anything going at all here in the first half. And the problem is they're already down in this game. They've got to...
Caught near the goal line. Brought down at the 3, but that's enough for a first and goal. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. Now a chance to cut into this lead before halftime. It's first and goal. From the gun, he looks for an open man. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Pass rush closing in. Sacked, dropped at the 3. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Looking to throw on third and goal. He's running out of time. And it's picked off in the end zone. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
When you get this close to the end zone, you've got to be able to come away with points, at the very least, a field goal. They got to be scratching their heads and hoping that in the second half, this play right here doesn't come back to bite them.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Defense is coming after him. And he's brought down, sacked. Excellent way for the defense to end this first half with momentum. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back.
6-6.
Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and to bring the football to the 25-yard line. And here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. They've got to get things going here. Turnovers on back-to-back possessions. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down. One play, and they're already past the 40, first and 10. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. Looks left and finds his target there. He's brought down, but a solid gain moves the ball across midfield to the 41. The Aggies will hustle to the line here to run the hurry-up.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about...
Down he goes, a sack.
Between the defensive scheme and the athletic ability of this front and the linebackers getting pressure as well, the way they've been able to harass this quarterback has a lot to do with why they're enjoying such a big lead in the national title.
It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down.
Chris, this offensive coordinator is going to have to adjust. We've seen hits and sacks and pressure on this quarterback all game long. They've got to find a solution to create more time for the quarterback to be able to throw the football, or maybe completely overhaul and change what they're doing on offense.
Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on third down. Crucial play, down double digits in the second half. They're going to go for it on fourth down.
29 Philly. 2-9 Philly. 8-4.
And he'll set up to throw. Fires it to the wideout. It's complete. That's enough for a first down. Out of bounds, but not before a huge gain. Offense gets a fresh set of downs. Still searching for their first touchdown of the game, but on the move now. It's first and 10. Looking to throw it from the red zone. Makes a quick grab. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Here's a throw underneath to the back. Touchdown, Texas A&M. Strong game by this quarterback.
Boy, what patience here by this quarterback. I thought he might try to get it downfield, get a little impatient. Instead, why not just check it down to the most gifted guy on your team? Get him out in space, let him do the rest of the work for a touchdown.
From the shotgun, drops back. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. And he gets it for the score, cutting the lead down to 13. Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. And looks like the hands team are able to recover the football. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. So some of that first half lead is gone. This game has gotten tighter. There's some urgency now in this possession. Breaks clear, end zone ahead. They make the tackle there, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what that's about. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Wideouts now clustered. He's going to take off here. And they bring him down after a solid gain, but it's still well short of the first down marker.
Chris, I love the patience here by the quarterback. He's waiting for something to happen downfield, but it's not there. Then you see the athletic ability to be able to pick up some good yards.
Got it. Second down play coming up. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. He's moving out of the pocket now, extending the play now. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit.
These are the kind of plays that keep defensive coordinators up at night. You spend so much time putting your plan together to stop the pass, and then nobody accounts for the quarterback on a run.
The Longhorns looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. He'll hand it off. And he's stopped after gaining 4 yards. So 2nd and 6. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Now they're running on the toss. Got space, looking to score. And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Longhorns. This back cannot be stopped. He is writing his own chapter in championship game history here tonight.
Chris, can you think of a time where we've seen a back have this kind of dominating performance in a national championship game? I mean, it's been some time. This guy's running hard and just so much fun to watch.
Empty set as they try for the 2-point conversion. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. And he makes it into the end zone to add 2 more to the lead.
Oh, how about this call? They completely spread the defense out with this empty set. 5 wide, not even the option to hand the ball off, and they still get it done. Great timing by the quarterback and his receiver.
And he doesn't field it cleanly. The ball is loose. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And here comes the Aggies offense back on the field. First play of the drive, they come out throwing. And they heave it deep downfield. And the pass is dropped incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball.
You know, they don't hit this downfield, but it gives you an idea of how much pressure this quarterback can put on this defense. They've got to cover all these receivers, worry about the running game, try to pressure the quarterback, and then deal with him when he breaks out and scrambles like that. He's a threat to run or throw.
And the Aggies come to the line in the hurry-up. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. The catch is made along the sideline. Good job getting the foot down. They bring him down, but the veteran quarterback shows off that trademark arm strength. Texas A&M getting set for the 1st and 10 now. Offense looking to throw the ball. Running out of time in the pocket. Oh, a sack. The senior on this defense making a big play.
Well, here we are in the national championship, and you always talk about offense. And it is. It's become an offensive game. But how fitting to see this defense. This team has a nice lead, and a large portion of that has to do with the way they've been able to get after this quarterback. That's the 2nd sack in this game.
It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now 3rd down coming up. Urgency now for the offense that hates to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. He's going to take off. They chase him down. He tried to run for it, but it'll bring up 4th down. Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field, trying to chip away at this lead. Needs a completion here on 4th down. It's a short completion to the big tight end. And he moves the ball across midfield and picks up a 1st down. This Texas A&M offense is moving quickly down the field. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Trying to extend the play. He lets it go on the move. Another interception. Wow, that's his 4th tonight. Gets some space around the 30. He's got some room and some blockers here. Takes the pick to the end zone. Touchdown, Texas.
Well, it's just something freeing when you have this kind of lead and you can just turn the defense loose. Getting aggressive pays off for him here. They get the interception, and what athletic ability there to take it into the end zone for a touchdown.
Automatic in the PAT. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. Texas. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. Big guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. Takes the ball, tries the right side here. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
2nd down after that previous play. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Quick throw to his receiver. Makes the catch downfield. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. More than enough to pick up a 1st down.
Finally, good for them. They come up with a big play like this. Let's face it, offense has been at a premium for these guys. You wonder where plays like this have been all game long.
1st down play call. How aggressive will it be? Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. And it's incomplete on the overthrow. Just too much on that ball.
Chris, I think the pressure is taking a toll on this quarterback. You can just tell the pass rush is affecting his progressions and his willingness to throw it away.
Offense lines up for a 2nd down play off the incompletion. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Receiver makes the grab. He's taken down, but that's a nice gain. They'll spot the ball now at the 35. The Aggies looking to run some tempo here.
Another big game by this wide receiver. This guy has had a great year all season long. You knew coming into the national championship he'd have a shot to make a lot of big plays. But give credit to the offensive coordinator, moving him around, allowing him to find space to do work.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Big man finally brought down by the cornerback. That was a tough assignment. So now it's third and short from the plus 25. They're in field goal range. And let's see what the call is. They're thinking about touchdown, of course. Makes the catch. And they pick up the first down at the 23, getting closer to the red zone. And the Aggies come to the line, start a fresh set of downs. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Lets it fly to the wideout. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down. Now this is the 8th play on this drive. Looking to throw again. Bringing pressure. Freshman introducing himself to the quarterback there.
Man, how impressive have these guys been in this football game? I really expected to see a very different outcome with the hype of this quarterback and the way he's played most of this year. But this defense has held him under 200 yards passing. They've got a nice lead, and they are not sitting back and resting on their laurels. They're applying more pressure, and they come up with a sack here.
So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on 4th down. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Fights through a tackle. Finds his receiver. That's enough for the first down. They bring him down at the 7. The offense set up now with a 1st and goal.
Well, Chris, here's an example of what we always talk about. On 4th down, the receiver's got to run a route beyond the sticks. Great awareness to know exactly where he is. Quarterback makes the throw. Receiver gets hit, but he's beyond the sticks for the first down.
The Aggies come to the line with 1st and goal. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Launching one to the end zone. Oh, and it's incomplete. He flat out dropped what would have been a touchdown. Second down coming up now.
How about the defense today? They have played so well. I think the defensive coordinator put together a great plan. His kids clearly understood their scheme because they have been aggressive and attacking all game long.
And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Boy, this offense has really struggled today, Chris, when it comes to throwing the football. They have dug themselves a huge hole. They're not going to have any chance of coming back. And I think one thing about this is you wonder where you go from here. You're hoping to make a play or two to give yourself a belief that things can get
all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Aggies.
Love this never-say-die attitude from this quarterback. He's still slinging it out there. This game's out of reach, but this guy's still putting the ball in the air, and this one's a touchdown.
Quarterback drops back. And it's incomplete on a very risky throw in the end zone. Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. He shreds the tackle. The offense recovers the fumble. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Fires it to his target. He's got his man wide open. They bring him down, but the freshman quarterback showing off the arm strength.
Nice play-action call here by this offensive coordinator. Oh, you can freeze those linebackers just for a split second. Usually that's going to give you enough room to be able to get that tight end behind them. And if the quarterback can make a nice tight throw like this, pick up some big yards.
Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play.
Well, how fitting for him to get another nice carry here because it's been that kind of game in the national title. We knew coming in that he was going to be showcased. I didn't think he would have this kind of performance on this big of a stage, but he has, and a big reason why they're going to win this national title.
They'll run the option. And that pass falls incomplete. crucial. Third down coming up in the red zone. Can he keep the drive going, or they have to settle for 3? Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Touchdown, Longhorns. And the route is on.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this.
Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He's looking to throw. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown. Getting set to kick the ball off now.
Texas, 42. Texas A&M, 46.
He'll bring it out from his end zone. He's tackled at the 10. Not good field position to start the drive. Here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. At this point, there's not much you can do except play for pride. Pressure is coming. He's moving out of the pocket. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete. Defense setting up for a passing down now with 7 DBs on the field.
Well, the pass rush does a good job of chasing him out of the pocket. He's trying to buy some time looking downfield, but he better be careful being too patient. He gets hit as he throws his football, and it falls incomplete.
That's it. It's official. We have our national champions. What an emphatic statement to close out this national championship run. You know, the coach told his guys, go out there and leave no doubt. I'd say mission accomplished.
Well, sometimes a team wins a national championship and they just got hot at the right time. And then there's other times when it's been clearly the best team in college football all year. To me, these guys have been right up there as a top team in college football, and it's very fitting that they not only win it, but they win it in grand fashion.
Well, that's it. Dramatic punctuation to another outstanding season of college football. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. Officially, your kings of the college football world and national champions, the Texas Longhorns.